Hi everyone, welcome back to my post. I thank you so much for the love that was shared towards the last post and videos I've been posting. So today I'll be telling you about possible mistakes most upcoming makeup artists make. So when I started this makeup journey, trust me, I started with like the lowest foundations. You know these foundations they say aboki they say. That is what I started with. I'm not saying starting with high-end brands are not good. They are good, they are perfect. But then you are just a starter. You've not had audience. You're going to buy lots of expensive brand. You've not put God first. You don't even have a vision. Some of you are supposed to be bakers. Some of you are supposed to be fashion designers. Some of you are supposed to be nail tech. All because your friends are doing makeup, you choose to do makeup. Most times you will not see light at the end of the tunnel. Trust me, you would not see light. Most times you need to pray and ask God, is this what I really want to be? If you don't have the zeal to work on a model consistently, trust me, this makeup calling is not for you. If most times you think of makeup, you don't get excited, this makeup calling is not for you. And then for those of you that have started already, you started with high end, and then after learning, you fix your price at very high amounts. You would not really get what you want. And then for those of you that after learning, you'll be waiting for clients to come without trying to do shoot or put yourself together, you would not get a good result. First off, you should know that this making of money of a thing in the makeup industry, it has to do with faces. So if you don't pass some phases in life, you will not really understand what it is to make money and get to the top. And for those that have started and is still trying and struggling to be at the top, you should know that there is something that they always say. There is a saying that they always say that all fingers are not equal. What do they say? See, the one way to die early is to start doing comparison. You see this person, this person's studio is fine, this person's studio is nice, this person's place is big and all of that. I want this kind of big place. Before you know, you rush and go and look for where and borrow money to make your studio big. Meanwhile, you don't have client audience, you don't have this community. You're carrying money from another place to put in a makeup business that is not fetching you money. You've not built your audience, you've not built your community, you've not built trust with people, but you went to open a big studio. That's why I had this friend of mine, I will not mention her name. When she learned makeup, she did everything big. I'm not saying that what the steps she took was bad, but just understand the place I'm coming from. She did shop opening and all of that. People came to her shop. Do you know that within a year she closed that shop and went back home? Not because someone is bewitching her, not because she's not good, but because she has not built the community. Grace differs. I started small. When I started, first of all, I made sure that I helped my boss for a while. Like, I worked for my boss, and at some point I knew that, okay, I've worked to an extent that I can work alone. So I started working on my own, trying to have students. But I noticed that I wasn't able to have students because you're supposed to know what you're teaching properly before you start having students. Before students start asking you, please, ma, how much do you teach your classes? You get? But then I was like, okay, maybe I should do another upgrade. So I went to do upgrade. But this time around, I did not go as upgrade student. I went as a cleaner because I couldn't afford her upgrade fee at that time. I could remember the lady I learned from. She was looking for a cleaner at a makeup studio. I saw that post on Facebook. So I chatted her up. She said, I must have idea of being a makeup artist. I was like, okay, no problem. And then when we got there, they said we have to come with our models. That there are makeup for us to use. That we have to come with our models. So I never had model. I saw a model on the road. I begged her and she came. So I worked on the model. We are many that applied for that cleaner job. I was thinking the way I'm thinking, everybody is not thinking like that. Funnily, people really wanted that job. My whole aim of applying for that job was because I wanted to do upgrade, but I couldn't afford it. I said, instead of me to just stay and I'm not affording the upgrade, I'm doing nothing, let me just apply as a cleaner, and thereafter I would learn from there. So I applied and they accepted me, God being so kind. And then I tried to work in a way that she will love, and try to work in a way that she will not do without me. You know that moment you have a worker that does almost everything. Mind you, I was not being paid as a cleaner, because I told her that I would also want to learn as a makeup artist. So she was like, she will not pay me as a cleaner. This is how it's going to look like. She will only pay my transport. I said, okay, no problem. So I worked with her for a while, and then when it got close to December, her workers disappointed her. So many of them want to work on their own. I was the only one left. So she carried me along. I walked and walked. I could remember the job we went to. I did not tell my mom this side. I had to hide that injury for a long while. I had accident at Eleme Junction. See my leg. I was bleeding on a bike when there was still bike at that Eleme Junction. I was bleeding. The trailer hit our bike and I fell. I had so many things. God being so kind, she kept on putting me alongside with the job. Whenever we go to job this time around, she now pays me because I've added value to her. So when I came back working on my own, I have now upgraded. This was when I then increased my price. I then source out of getting more products that are quality, but I did not go as far as buying a very expensive product that clients of my range will not patronize me. See, to cut this whole story short, what I'm only trying to say is that in order to make it in the makeup industry, these are few things you need to know. First of all, you need to put God first. I don't know, it can never be overemphasized. You need to put God first. Whether you're radical or calm, you need to put God first. Secondly, you should know that there is nothing like comparison. You should only compare yourself with your former self. You should not compare yourself with another person. Thirdly, you should have someone you look up to. You should have a mentor. Fourthly, you should be consistent. See, this word consistency can never be overemphasized. Even your clients will know that you're consistent if you are consistent. Consistency as per, even if you don't have a makeup job and you have fine, beautiful friends, do shoots. This will go a long way for you. Keep posting. Let them know that you are active. Fourthly, you should try and make your price moderate. Try and know your worth. Not because your friend is charging 30k, you will charge 30k. Meanwhile, your standard and products are not up to that 30k. You should know your worth. You should be polite to clients no matter how bad it is, unless it's a life-threatening situation. You should always know that it is best for someone to meet you in another phase when they left you at a lower phase. I have so many tips written down. I'll be putting more in my next YouTube video. Make sure you don't miss out on this. And if you have any questions and anywhere you're having struggles with, just let me know in the comment section, and kindly let me know if you want more of these videos and tips. See you in the next video. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.